Hello, I am Steel Blue, and this is what I would do in this situation as Catastrophe. So, early game, it's about 2 minutes in, about 3 minutes in. This is his base. I'm about to kill Kingstad's Air Factory. Um, I don't think that there's anything you can really do to stop this. You do have a radar set up, but I managed to slip glaives in using the anti-radar coverage of Owl. And I found all the nice ways and open points to do it. And the radar wasn't helping you with the anti-cloak. So, past this point, after I kill the airplane plant, you withdraw your units back to the center. I'm going to take a second to analyze your base and how I like it. This is very good for a team game. You've got the Lotus and radar by your factory. You've got everything set up well. Personally, I think this is too many solars, but you've got a teammate who's building sides, and he's not building enough power for himself, so you just kind of have to do this in team games. I would not build these solar plants out here. I would build solar plants back in the area right behind the factory, and after this constructor's finished building all the mexes, 1, 2, 3 mexes, that is build 1, 2, 3 solar plants all the way in the back. So by now you should have noticed that there are some units coming in on the radar, and you see that it's a thug and it's a shield. But this is a bad play. You shouldn't really jump your commander away here. I'm going to take control of the replay now. Alright. What the commander should do is your commander should be used as an offensive force here. You don't really want to take the slow damage, but you do want to retreat. And these, you don't want to get them slow. But the commander itself can kill the outlaw pretty easily and deal significant damage to the thugs. And once the outlaw's down, your Scorchers can do a lot better work. Now, of course, the enemy units are not being microed here, but I have a feeling that a longer engagement, microing your commander to decrease the thug shields over a longer period of time, will work every time in this situation. So, killing these units earlier here does so much for you. Because later on, in a couple of seconds, these glaives come back and reinforce everything up here. So, because you didn't attack with your commander and you took so long, and this thug and outlaw ball was just pummeling your base and killing all your units, these glaives were coming in to support them. So you got like super whammied when all these units arrived and took out your factory. So you've got to use your commander for combat in situations like this. In fact, if I were playing this situation right now with these glaives, I wouldn't even attack your base. I'd go around the outside and I'd raid the back line. And you'd have fencers and you could try and do something about that. So there's the Felon out here. The Felon is a strong unit, but let's not pretend that it's like OP or anything. Because these Ravens, when they were rearmed, they came and they bombed that outlaw which we killed earlier. And I can guarantee that these Ravens, one of them might die, but you can definitely kill the Felon with these Ravens. And if not, this Felon is totally alone, and your commander should be able to engage it, like this. Even if it bursts, once it's down to 0 shield health, there's nothing you can do. And especially if you're out of range, and you're keeping that shield at 0. Felons are not strong like this, and you should totally be able to engage them. You shouldn't be jumping away from them. And small little micro decisions like this early game, you get to keep your factory, even though you're facing shields with rover assembly. I'd say you should fact switch anyway,
Arch Ethereal Conklin.
but you still have control over this entire area instead of getting totally swamped with units. That's how I would play this situation.